Okay, people, do you see the date here? Now, I just did a little video. All right, there it is right there. Okay. Now, I want you to notice something. Right? I already went through this. But I'm going to do it again. Wow, look what happened. Oh, geez. Look what happened. Right? So we'll go up to this one. That one's got 8 now. And that's only been up for a couple of hours. Then we'll go down to the next one. Now that one's got 8. It was 4 last time I showed you. Right? This one just recently got flagged. Okay. Do you see? It was taken down. But that's okay, because I can do another video. Right? Now we're coming in with the 4s. I showed you before on my last video that I just uploaded. It was 2. Where are we? Let's go down this way. Okay. I just want to show you. Alright, coming in. They're not watching the videos, people. They're just coming in and thumbing it down. That's what they're doing. Right? Because we've got Julian's sister, right, with her friends. That's basically what's happening here. Coming in for whatever reason. Because the girl has no life. She can't get on with her own life. Right? She has failed relationships, so she takes it out on my family. Well, I haven't quite gone all the way down the line yet. You're coming in now. Now, this isn't the first time I've been through this, people. Right? This is what YouTube allows to happen. Because they, one, allow people to have multiple fake user accounts. That's a big one. Right? They allow gang stalking. I mean, that's been pretty apparent for quite a few years. Right? They partner up with corporations and favor the corporation before they do the people that, you know, actually make content and are legitimate. Okay. So I'm just going down this line here to show you that as of today, this is what's been happening. Just documenting it, you can see. Right? Because it's a game for Julian's sister. Oh, look, another one. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Did you just see that, people? Now, you tell me how that is possible. This video has been going on for 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Right? It was at 8 thumbs down, and now I'm at 13. And then, of course, look at this one now. It jumped up from 10. Well, sorry, it was at 2 4 hours ago, and now we're at 11. Did you see that? Did you see that, how that's jumping? Do you see that? Look at that. See, they're just going from video to video, thumbing down, right? Do you see this? Is YouTube gonna allow this to continue? Wow, I'm almost tempted to refresh the page again and see what happens. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Why not? $49 views, but they're not watching the video. They're just coming in and flagging. And they're thumbing it down, trying to get it removed. right? That's what they're trying to do, because putting nude pictures up of ShaMay didn't work. Calling the city on me didn't work. That's all new. Right? Do you see what's going on here? Right? Calling MCFD and the cops on me hasn't worked, because this girl has been gang stalked, and this is obviously, this isn't something Fraser Health would do. No. See, that's the thing. Fraser Health wouldn't do something like this, people. And neither would CIBC Bank. But Julian's sister would. So why don't we just leave it? What time is it now? Okay. It's 1 minute to 6. June 15th, 2020. Right? You just seen it for your own eyes. It went from 8. Well, it went from 4 from the time I put it up to 8 when I turned on the camera, which was 6 minutes ago. Then it jumped up to 13 in a space of 3 minutes talking about this. So we'll just turn off the camera for now, and we'll come back and see what happens. Okay, so we've got apricots and apples. Yum. Right? Who would come in a space of 5 minutes and hit the dislike button? Because you've seen it, people. Right? It was 4 yesterday, right? Because I pointed it out. And then up to 11 is what, 7 times? 7 times in 5 minutes? Who would do that? For a simple video called Apricots and Apples. Only somebody that would eat, what is it called? Instant noodles. Okay, people, I'm back. Same date. Now it's 7:30. I keep coming in here and checking things. What am I seeing? Is my video back, people? Did my video come back? Do you see this? Looks like it's back. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, hold on a minute, people. This is, hold on. We're going to start fresh. I'm in shock. Okay? I'm in shock, people. I'm in shock. Because I appealed that flag. I did, right? And maybe YouTube has done something. Because I told him I've been gang stalked for a long time. Like, you know, it's not fucking funny here, right? Look what happened, people. They're gone. All those, remember, I just went through that. Okay, I got like, what, seven thumbs down in a space of 3 minutes. Okay, and it looks like this is back. YouTube allowed it to go through, people. This is great. This is great. Justice for ShaMay. Justice for ShaMay. Like, honest to God, like, I feel so much better. Like, I just want what's right for the people, just so my grandkids could have a future, people. Like, seriously, okay? It's important that people have a future right along with my grandkids and my kids. Okay? Obviously, my appeal was reviewed because the video is back. And all those thumbs down that you just seen like 2 hours ago, they all disappeared because they're all coming in under, I don't want to harp on it, people, but we know what's been going on for a long time. Okay? So, I'll be back. Hold on. Anyway, I went into my email here. And as you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video, Sharpen Your Game, was flagged for us to review. Upon review, we determined that it may not be suitable for all viewers, and it has been placed behind age restriction. Sorry, wandering eye. Okay. We've had that happen before, for whatever reason. Here's his. So at least here I get a little more detail in terms of maybe where I went wrong. If a video contains violent or graphic content that appears to be posted in a shocking, sensational, or disrespectful manner, it's less likely to be allowed on YouTube. We also don't allow content that's intended to entice violence or encourage dangerous activities. We review content on a case-by-case basis and will only make limited exceptions for appropriate educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific contexts where the purpose of posting is clear. And then they want you to add more information, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, people, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like I said, those 2 videos that I was looking at was clearly random, right? It was just, I just took a break from War Room 2, came in here, sat down, started eating something, and was watching a few videos and just, I don't know, wanted to point them out, right? Anyway, here's another video that they sent me. Another email that they sent me. It says, "Thank you for submitting your video appeal to YouTube. After further review, we've determined that while your video does not violate our community guidelines, it may not be appropriate for a general audience. We have therefore age restricted your video." Okay, so that's what they've done. If I want, I can pursue it, but I'm not going to, people, because, you know, most of everything that I've been doing for a long, long time is for educational purposes, just to give people, you know, insight into various things that go on in society without us really realizing what's going on. Obviously, the cooking videos, you know, is to encourage people to food prep. That's one thing, you know, and to build in food security, right? Not necessarily for the event of a disaster, but it's nice to know that you have food security. So I show different methods on how to do that, whether it's dehydrating, canning, freezing, you know, buying cans, certain things like honey and, you know, things that you can use to barter, like you can use salt to barter with, you can use vodka to barter with, right? You know, stuff like that, right? Honey, sugar. So, and just anything else that I might be doing, you know, just to keep chugging things along, people, because, you know, honestly, I would like to lay, like, my family members who have passed away, I would like to lay them to rest. You know, Uncle John, ShaMay, Ciera, but anyone watching my videos, we know that's not going to happen anytime soon. No. The provincial government, you know, they need to clean their own swamp. They know they have a problem with the public union sector, right? They're held hostage, but they allow that to happen, people, right? You know, this is a government workers protecting their own before they protect anything else, when in fact we all know that government workers are supposed to be working for the public before they work for themselves. But I don't want to get on that bandwagon. I'm glad I caught those 7 thumbs down that were just coming in all in a row. I mean, obviously my channel's flagged, so YouTube caught it and kicked them out. So we got to give a thumbs up for YouTube on that one, because I've had this problem before where, you know, people just coming in with their fake user accounts, or, you know, one after another. They're not even looking at the videos. They're just going down from video to video to video, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, because, you know, they're trying to, whatever they're trying to do. So, you know, it's not like YouTube isn't aware of that happening on my channel, because it has happened in the past. And you just witnessed it with this video, with YouTube getting you know, kicking them out. So we're just going to double check before I upload this. Okay. And we're just, you know, not going to rock the boat. Again, that video with what I was doing. So we're kind of back to normal now. You can see the video has been reinstated. It doesn't say anywhere in here that it's age restricted. Although if I go into the video, I think I brought it up. It should say, there it is. So based on community guidelines, right? So they age restricted it based on community guidelines. Pretty sure because I was doing a video as I was eating about the riots in London, and then there was some dude laying down. So I don't know if it had to be with that, because they were more talking about the visualization. It wasn't me sharpening my swords, talking about sharpening my game in the sewing room, okay, aka War Room 2 when it comes to paperwork, okay. I don't think that was so much the issue as it was the rioting in London with people arguing and pushing each other around and that type of thing. And because I wasn't really paying attention to it per se, I guess you could say, right? You know, it wasn't the topic of my video. It was just something that I came across. So let's just backtrack on this. So we're coming in on fresh. You never know what to expect. And then I'm going to end it on this. Okay. Hold on. So yeah, everything is, all those thumbs down are gone. Okay, except for these more recent ones. And like I said, that other video that apparently got flagged, I took it down anyway. I deleted the video, so I didn't even know it got flagged. But then we know I'm being gang stalked, right? People, that's the thing. Okay, even this was all funky. Even this got all funky with a bunch of shit. But it's cleaned itself back up again, right? Just like it's cleaned itself back up in here. So that YouTube did. I didn't have anything to do with that. So, I mean, right? I mean, obviously, the trolls are coming in now. Because you can see, I'm sure this one will jump up now that I've pointed it out. Right? Now that I've pointed it out, you can see. So we'll see what happens over the next little while. Right? 2 hours ago, it was all lopsided. You can see, right? So there you go. So I'm going to leave it on that, people. I don't know. I'll try and I don't know. I'm kind of like a free-flowing spirit when it comes to this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's for educational purposes, one way or another, whether it helps vulnerable families to protect themselves, vulnerable individuals to be able to protect themselves. Maybe it might be educating some of these public union sectors that aren't necessarily in that criminal fray. But because I have, honestly, people, I have talked to workers within the government that know that there are systemic problems within the government itself in terms of certain sectors within the government. And, you know, how the union, CUPE, like the union directors, not the union itself in terms of the workers, but the people who monitor the union, right? Like there's some serious issues. They collect the members' dues. You know, they want to make sure they get their members' dues from each and every government worker, but they don't necessarily provide some of these workers with the, I guess you could say, safety nets that, you know, they deserve as government workers, right? There's like some of them are falling through the cracks. It's not just the general public who's falling through the cracks. Or, you know, the whistleblowers that know that it's like that one good cop in a fucking crowd of bad cops. Like, how is a one good cop supposed to stand up against a crowd of bad cops? If you got 10 bad cops and one good cop, how does that make sense? This is where the government needs to come in and clean the swamp, but that's not happening. Not yet. And that's why I'm pushing so hard, people, because, you know, the government has to take some responsibility for the harm and injury that has come upon my family, and they can't silence me on that for the simple fact is they don't like what I have to say when I'm talking truth and when I can come, you know, from time to time, right, with, could you imagine me taking all that information in ShaMay's binder and doing videos, nothing about that, as well as scanning them onto my computer and then uploading them to Google Documents just to get my message out there, right? I mean, I could take it to that level if I wanted to, right? But no, I'm not going to take it to that level, although I'm going to try and make it where it comes more together, right? It just like, for example, with what happened to ShaMay that led up to Amari's birth, right? Like, it's, right? And then to know that you can't go to know what you know in terms of them turning her away, giving her drugs, setting her up for failure, leaving it to the last minute to give her more drugs, right? To witness the baby showing symptoms of something, but then to just simply blame the mother because it's already been written in before it happened, right? So that they can not be held to account for the injury that Amari sustained at birth that's going to cut his life in half and put him at the mercy of who knows, right? In terms of long-term care after I'm gone or just anything.